I hope you don't think I left on purpose. Stupid piece of shit internet. Come back, hey. Come back, broski. There you are. I was gonna say, dude, I hope he doesn't think that I did that on purpose. It was my shitty ass internet. Oh, one of these. Yes, alright, it's gonna come back here. It's gonna come back right here. I'm shooting at it, bro. Don't be doing all that. Come on. We've made it to the volcano manor. Yeah, man, just stop the broadcast. And I was like, no. Come on. Is it coming? Come on. Dude, come on. Hustle up. There he is. Oh, I missed him. Fuck. No, God. Hello. Alright, I have 415,000 runes, and I am not comfortable holding them, but I need to get to a gray spot, and it's past this guy, so... No, Dendeng, stop it! Shouldn't have any trouble with this guy. Oh, come on, man. Can I get up, please? Oh, I forgot he's this guy. The crazy dude. The dude that... Oh, these guys are annoying, man. Come on. Oh shit, I'm still on the old stream. There we go. Is this it? Come on, man. No, here we go. That's crazy, man. So, like, you would be, like, in a totally different reality? Wow. I don't think... Yeah, no, I'm good. Because I couldn't see your most recent comment, and then I realized I was still in the old stream on my phone. So, because it said it had 4, because I saw 4 views, and I was like, dude, how? Oh my god, I can't stand these guys, yo. Oh, thank God I just picked them up. Thank God I just picked them up. Oh, I could run past him? I mean, I should be able to easily kill this guy. There really should be no problem, but I might do that. Alright, my mom left. So, like, your psychosis, it's not from drugs, is it? Because that's what it is with my mom. No, is that the new Bethesda, John? Yeah, what sucks too. It doesn't suck, but I bought one of the new Xboxes, but I bought it for my friend for his wedding. So it's like, it sucks because I had one, but I realized I didn't give him a wedding gift. Alright, we made it. Alright. First and foremostly, let's go get a level. Yo, did you see the Harry Potter game, dude? That John looks sick, yo. Oh, there's the eyes lit up, dude. Yes. Yeah. No, that's a very common thing. It's just in the case I'm familiar with, that I have a personal tie to, that's the cause. But that's a very common thing that could be caused by numerous things, I'm sure. That's why out of mental illnesses, that is like, in my mind, that's just like almost as low as you can get on the totem pole, you know, because it's so common, it's treatable, you know what I mean? It's not like dementia or like a what's the one that is it MS? Is it multiple sclerosis that deteriorates your brain? Or does that do something to your, like, spinal cord? I always worry about those type of diseases. The ones that you get, like, midway through your life. You could be normal. You could be a normal, healthy person until you're, like, 46 or something. And then all of a sudden you have, like, degenerative colitis or some shit like that. I don't even know what degenerative colitis is, but I've seen it on a commercial. So it's something. If you have degenerative colitis, anything with degenerative in the name is startlingly worrying. Was it you that I was telling about the thing that I watched about Alzheimer's and music? It was sick, yo. It was this old lady, and it must have been her two granddaughters, and like they did a video where they show the granddaughters, they show them sitting there talking to her, like to start, and she's got Alzheimer's or dementia, one of them, and they're asking her stuff like, "What were you like as a little girl?" and and she just makes no sense, you know. But then they put on a record and play a song from when she was like 15 or something, and she starts singing all the words and all that shit. And then after the song's over, they ask her the same questions, and she's perfectly like lucid, you know, like and it was like, whoa, dude. It's not surprising, because you ever like play a song that you used to listen to a long time ago, but you like haven't listened to that song in a long time, and then the first time you put it on, you almost like time slip back to the last time you listened to that song. You could almost like smell the air, and you know, so like it's like music and scent, like smells have some kind of thing that like activates a part of your brain, activates a part of the brain where your memory's at. You know, it does something. So if you ever know anybody whoa, But yeah, if you ever know somebody with Alzheimer's or something, and they have a hard time, like if they were born in 1950, 1951, then you would want to play like the Beatles and like, you know, shit from when they were an adolescent. And like, then you'll be able, it was crazy, dude. I'm sure it's not a hard video to find. It's on YouTube. And it's just this little old lady. She's got like two granddaughters. One of them's blonde. Yeah, dude. There'll come a day where you'll be able to like relive your past, like artificially, because they figured out how to access the part of your brain. Because there's another thing I saw on YouTube about people who could literally remember every day of their life. They could remember every single day of their life. And these people were put through the ringer being tested, like by the psychologists or whatever that were asking them questions. They were put through the ringer. They would be like, October 22nd, 1982, what happened? You know, and then the person would be like, yeah, that day was the day of or 86, you know, whatever. That was the day of the Challenger disaster. I remember I did it. And then they did a brain scan on all these people that they interviewed, and the one thing they had in common was there was this one part of their brain that was just way enlarged than normal people. Like it's this part of your brain, I forget what it's called, but it was like huge, where it's like if in normal people this part of the brain is like the size of a walnut or whatever, these people's, the size of the thing in their brain was like the size of an apple or like the size of a pear or something. And because of that, they're able to remember every single day of their life. You know, and so it's like just the increase in size of that one little part of their brain make a difference of being able to remember every single day of your life. So like, there's shit about the brain that I bet you, like, if we could time travel 500 years into the future or whatever, we'd be mystified. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there'll be a day where you'll be able to plug something into your AI when we're cyborgs, you know? Because that's definitely the way we're going. We're definitely going the way of infusing with technology somehow. Some way. Elon Musk is already trying to do that. So there'll be a day where you could plug this thing into your little chip, and then you could visualize parts of your past instead of just remembering them. You'll be actually able to see them. I guarantee you that's something that'll happen. Because that's like, they're already in the beginning stages of doing shit like that. We might already be doing that, dude. For all we know, we could already be in an artificial existence, but... See, and then another reason why I didn't think it was so ridiculous, kind of what you were saying also, even though this isn't really what you were talking about, but how like the Pentagon is confirmed about the UFOs and shit. Yeah, what's up, dude? Like, the Pentagon confirmed that there are UFOs. They didn't say that they're extraterrestrial. But they confirmed that there are these craft that are military encounters and people see every day. And they're not ours. They're not the Chinese. They're not the Russians. But they didn't say that they're aliens. But they definitely said that they are. We don't know what they are. You know, so the fact that that's going on right now, that was another reason why I wasn't totally, like, just disregarding what you were saying. So I told you about the shit I saw fly over my house. Even though I'm 99.9% sure that was human-made. Because of the jet. It was definitely a jet engine. It was so loud. I'm like, it was rattling my windows. I thought a plane was about to crash into my house, straight up. It was that loud. It was that loud, and I knew it was close. I knew it was close because of the way it was rattling my windows, right? Did you see on the Queen Elizabeth on her, what's it, her Diamond Jubilee or whatever? But they caught a UFO. They caught a UFO on the video of that. There was like, they were just showing jets with like trail coming out of their exhaust, and it was like colored red, white, and blue. They were just showing a clip of that, and up in the top corner, sure as shit enough, you know, like, yeah, okay, yeah, so I forgot what I was talking about. So I'm thinking like there's a plane about to crash it or something, like, so I duck to look out my window, and as soon as I do that is right as it's coming over my house, and it's coming from behind. It's coming from the back of my house to the front, and it's flying in that direction. So as I duck, I'm in the front, so I duck and look out my windows just as it's coming over my house, just as it comes into view. If the World Trade Center was 1,300 feet, this thing couldn't have been higher than two. If you stack the Twin Towers on top of each other, it couldn't have been higher than that. Because I've been to New York City when the Twin Towers were still there. So I've seen the Twin Towers, and I've seen the new World Trade Center. So if you were to stack two of those, that had to be about how high it was, right? And so the craziest thing about that is that that's low. Like, if you're talking about a flying aircraft, that would be 2,000 feet in the air. That's incredibly low. Like if you're too low, if you're flying over a city and you're 2,000 feet in the air, you're way too low. Like, you're critically too low. So it's that low in the sky, and I could not make out the shape, dude. I couldn't make the shape out. The best way I can describe what it looked like was, and I always feel like this confuses people, because so if you were to put a pencil, like take a pencil or a pen or a lowercase L and put it in the sky, right? And then put one white light at the top of the pencil and one white light at the bottom of the pencil. Now, and then take the pencil away, like erase the pencil so it's just the two white lights. That's what it looked like. And so then when I laid eyes on it, right, because I thought it was a plane that was going to hit my house, and then the way it looked like a giant lowercase L, and it didn't even look like that. I don't know if it looked like that. The only reason I say that is because it was just the two white lights. Like, it could have had a whole bunch of shit, man. I live right near an airport. I see planes take off all day, every day. I could, and then another thing too is, when you see something flying in the air, if it doesn't have a blinking white light or a blinking white and red light, that's probably your first. That's your first thing where it's like, oh shit, that it doesn't have that. And this thing didn't have either. This thing had neither a blinking white light or a blinking red light. It just had the one circular white light at the top and a circular white light at the bottom. Just a light. But there was no blinking, there was no nothing. I couldn't make the shape out. Dude, I could, dead of night, no moon, full moon, dead of night, plane 33,000 feet in the sky, I could make out its shape. You could see the outline of it. You could see the wings. You could see. Now, that's 33,000 feet in the air. This thing couldn't have been higher than 2,000 feet in the air, and I couldn't make the shape out. I couldn't see what it was, just those two white lights. And I thought when I first saw it that it was a plane with its wings tilted vertical. And if you know anything about those Boeing, like the 67s and the really big passenger planes, you can't fly those things like that. They don't have enough speed. If their wings tilt below a certain point, they're losing their lift and they're coming out of the sky. Like you can't, those things can't maneuver like a jet could, or like a small propeller plane where you can do all these flips and twists and twirls. You can't do that with a big plane. The second its wing dips below a certain point, it's losing its lift. So when I saw it, and it's just the two white lights, the first thing my brain tried to rationalize it as is a plane with its wings vertical, and I thought I was about to watch a plane crash. But it never lost altitude, never lost speed, just kept going down towards the city, just kept flying down towards Philadelphia. And that's the only thing I've ever seen. I've never seen anything else other than that. But the thing is about it, though, is it had to be human-made because it was so loud, dude. And if you know anything about when people really see those weird things, they're dead silent. There's no noise. To the point where I guarantee you've had one of those things right above you and you had no clue because it doesn't make noise. Everybody has. I guarantee it. You know, because they're silent. So unless you're looking up and you actually see it, you don't know it's there. Dude, there was I was watching this one thing and they were just showing different clips. And in October 2020, there was a triangle over Philadelphia. There was one of the triangles. And I had no clue. Didn't hear about it, didn't see it, had no idea. But apparently it was. I think it's good. I think it's good that it's like once the Pentagon acknowledges it, then it takes kind of the snicker factor away. You know, like when you start talking about that stuff and people go, "Yeah, okay, buddy." It kind of like now that the Pentagon is acknowledging it, that's going to do away with that stuff. And once that stuff gets done away with, that's when real discovery and real progress could be made. Oh, I didn't level up. Okay. It's like, dude, we started flying airplanes. We started flying airplanes in 1919, and then we were on the moon by 1969. That's 50 years. That's 50 years. Now imagine if there's a civilization out there that's even 1,000 years further along the technological road. If we were able to go from not even being able to fly a little bit, to going to the moon in 50 years. Imagine how far you could go in 100, in 150, 500, 1,000. Shit, dude. And like now that we know the full, like the size of the universe, and also now that like with the what's the program where they're trying to discover exoplanets? It's like Green Horizons Initiative or some shit like that. But now that we know that basically every star has planets in it, you know, gravitationally bound to it, and there's trillions of stars out there. It's literally impossible for us to be alone in the universe. It's literally impossible. Even like there's a thing called the rare earth hypothesis, which is basically saying that life is the most rarest, flash in the pan, freak occurrence in the universe. And even still, because of the size of the universe in it, there's millions of other civilizations out there. We don't know the size of the universe at all. No, what I'm talking about is the observable universe. What we can observe by the cosmic microwave background and all that stuff. And that's about 13 billion years. But there's an object out there in space that's 13 billion light years wide. So that if the universe was only 13 billion years, then that object would be impossible. Because how could an object be as big as the universe is old? That would mean it would take you from the beginning of time to get from one side of it to the other. going at the speed of light. So that's impossible if the universe was only 13 billion years old. Yeah, no, we don't know at all. No, I think the universe is substantially older. Like at least 100 billion years old. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's like the Great Aurora like something cluster. It's I forget what the name of it is, but it's like 13 billion light years wide. So from one side to the other, it's 13 billion light years wide. That means going at the speed of light, it would take you 13 billion years to get from the left side to the right side, or the top to the bottom, whatever. So there's just if the universe is 13 billion years old, then how could an object like that have enough time to form and get that big? That would mean that would mean that thing is expanding at the same rate as the universe. Like, no way. Get the fuck out of here. If the observable universe is only 13 billion light years, I mean, I don't know, dude. Space is wild, yo. You know, one day, and this is like literally trillions and trillions of years in the future, but there will come a time one day where there's not one speck of light in the entire universe. The entire universe will be pitch black. There'll be no stars, no nothing, except black holes. That's depressing. Honestly though, I kind of, a time where I've been trillions of years dead seems very appealing to me. You mean there will be a time where I've been trillions of years dead? Oh, thank God. Trillions of years away from this fucking shit show. I'm with it. I am with it. Yo, I'm gonna head off for a minute though, and because I only got a couple more hours to play my bass before it gets time to piss where we're pissing people off. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna start up a stream right after. So I'll be back in a couple hours. All right, bro. Anyways, though, before I go, though, it's good to hear you're doing good, man. It's good to hear you're doing good, and it's good to hear that you know what's going on, so you can at least be making the right steps. You know. Yeah, always, bro. And yo, remember, man. You know, I don't know how, but that don't change my opinion of you in the slightest, man. You know, you're still my man. You're still my dog. You know. Basically, just because that's going, I don't know. You know, just don't ever think like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how people get worse, not better. You know, so. Yeah, but I'll be back, you know, and right back at you, bro. Peace out.